John Lavelle, that's me. Listen, antivirus protection for your computer. Uh, if you don't have it, get it. If you're on the internet, please get it. It's going to cost you a boodle to get your machine fixed every time. Every time you get a virus, if you don't have any protection, you know, if you can do 2 hours on the internet without getting hit by something. And there's several ways. One of the ways I think a lot of people don't realize is for a couple of dollars you can phone your internet provider who's providing you the internet signal and ask them to put you on a signal that's antivirus protected. They've got every program there is, and they'll filter it because you may not know that when you're running a lot of antivirus, it really slows your signal down. It slows your internet. I have trouble getting pages to come up because there's so much activity going on as far as trying to keep this page clean and checking it out and stuff like that. So you'll get your high-speed internet, and they'll do it at that end. It only costs you a couple bucks for that. Or you can buy internet software, antivirus software like McAfee and Norton. You pay up what, $80 for it, I think, somewhere there, 80 or 90 bucks, and you only get 1 year's service. My brother had that, and it expired. And he got hit by a virus about 5 seconds after that happened, and it cost him $100 to get this mess straightened out, and because the program he bought was only 1 year free, I guess. I don't know how that word free comes into play, but he did pay for the program. He would have to pay them for another year, I guess, and I don't know what that's worth. It's probably less than getting a virus, but you know, this is ongoing as long as you're on the internet. If you're on there for the next 50 years, you've got that expense, and I don't think we're going to get rid of viruses. So now, also you can download free software. I don't know how good it is. Everything I run is free. There's a program called AVG. You don't want to get the most current version because it's not free. It's a trial, 14 days, but the lesser versions, they're free. The trick about that thing is there's two buttons. One says update and one says upgrade. Now, first of all, the program will update automatically when you start your machine, but it'll keep coming up on your screen as upgrade. If you hit upgrade, you got this 14-day trial deal, and it wiped out the program you were running. So I never get caught in that one. The other thing I was going to say is if you click on your computer, if you go into control panel down at the bottom, Windows, I forget what it's called, Windows Live Upgrade or something. Click that. It'll take you right to a Microsoft site, and it'll tell you what you need. And one of them is Windows Essentials, and or Microsoft Essentials, or whatever the hell it's called, something Essentials. And it's got firewalls and anti this and anti that, and that stuff's free, and it updates by itself. You don't have to do anything, and it's forever, and it's free, and it's real good protection. But as I said, it slows your machine down. And the other thing you can do if you do get a virus, if you can get your machine started, you hit just start your machine, and before it boots up Windows, you want to have your finger on I think it's F8 on your keyboard. It'll just go to basically a DOS screen, and go down to the bottom where it says not normal mode, it's safe mode. That's the one you want. So you go to safe mode, and it'll start Windows up, and your mouse pointer will be about like an inch and a half big. I mean, everything got weird on the screen, but it's still there. You can't run any programs like you have to be Microsoft Office or something. But what you can do is you can hit your start button, go to programs, then go to accessories, go down to system tools, and then go down to I think it's restore or recover or something like that. Click that, and then if you go through that program, it will backdate you. Basically, you're asking yourself, when did the problem start? Well, it started this morning when I started my machine. It's not working, so it'll show a calendar up there. Just go back 3 days and click that, and then go ahead, then click OK. And what it'll do is it will basically it'll start to run this program where it's dumping the window files, anything corrupt, and it'll reload it from a from a file that's in your hard drive that's completely protected from what should be protected from any virus. It's a clean Windows files, and it's always kept there like almost like in a vault. And this program's the only thing that can get that vault open and use those files again. So it's grabbing these new files, these fresh files, and dumping the old ones that are corrupt and causing a problem with your machine. And then what it'll do is it'll shut your machine off when it's finished and reboot it up. And you'll notice that your machine is now running. The only thing is whatever data that you had taken in the last 3 days will go with it too. So it'll clean out any program that try to get in through the internet, and your machine will be running again. But I wouldn't count on that 100%. You still want to run antivirus or get some protection, because that program's great if everything else fails. But yeah, get some protection. See ya.